y a la patria.
As he had promised, Panama's new president announced he will crack down on irregular migration as he formally took office on Monday. A move that will have regional and international consequences.
We cannot continue paying for the economic and social cost that mass illegal immigration generates in the country and its links to international criminal groups that create insecurity internationally and force hundreds of national border service and naval air service units to neglect our security in other parts of the country. Panama will no longer be a transit country for illegals.
More than 500,000 migrants crossed the jungle-clad border between Colombia and Panama last year. What used to be an almost impenetrable forest has become a key but treacherous corridor for migrants hailing from Venezuela, Haiti, China and others on their way to the United States. Mulino visited the region last week. After first promising to build a wall along the border, he then announced he will seek an agreement with the United States to deport all migrants crossing into Panama. Refugees at the border say his plans will not deter them.
It will be difficult to close the border because we want to improve our life, and this is the way through for many people. So even if they close this, people will find new ways to pass through.
Colombian President Gustavo Petro and the U.S. Homeland Security Secretary attended the inauguration to discuss the plan, but experts say it is likely to fail.
Anyone who knows Darien Gap, who has been there, knows that the geography is tremendously challenging and that it is virtually impossible to close this path. And trying to do so can force these migrants, these asylum seekers, to choose even more dangerous paths.
Mulino, a former security minister, stepped into the presidential race when his political boss, popular former President Ricardo Martinelli, was disqualified from running after being sentenced to 11 years in prison for money laundering. In addition to migration, Mulino is promising to revitalize Panama's limping economy and creating new water sources for the Panama Canal, affected by persistent drought. But what he does along the border is likely to define his presidency. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.